Now this comparison is kind of redundant, but since the the brand decided to introduce a pro model with switchable plugs, you guys can see it has switchable plugs, not the most convenient ones, because I find it to be slightly on the uh, less easier side. There is no other mechanism, you just push and that's it. uh, this too. Now the biggest point here is the convenience, and both are priced similarly, exactly same price. So that's the biggest point of this comparison video. Now what are the differences? Only that plug and color. This one is blue and this one, the non pro model, is as you guys can see, silver color. There might be a gray color, but this one only comes in, the pro model only comes in blue color, and you get switchable plugs. Okay, so that's a very convenient thing. If you are using it with your mobile phone, you are using it with 3.5 mm and stuff like that, when you switch to your DAP or something more capable, then you switch into the this balanced plugs, and that's a convenient, you are not paying for. So should you consider the older one or the newer one? Now I have had this the pro model for a few days. I'll have to say 3 4 5 days, but I haven't heard it a lot. I did a couple of AB sessions a few hours ago, and I find this to be very similar, very similar, similar signature, nearly everything is similar, but there are minute changes. Okay, so this one is slightly less emphasized on the sibilance part. Okay, that S is less pronounced on this one. Okay, the sibilance is slightly, I kind of feel like 10 15% less energetic on the pro model, and this one is slightly a bit more hiss, that sibilance is slightly more pronounced. Okay, and another difference I felt is that this one is slightly marginally less bassy, marginally, but that might be because this is a newer unit, this is a bit more seasoned unit. I have had this for 3 months and I have burned it in properly. This one is burned in for less than 30 40 hours, maybe that is causing the differences here, but I feel these are very similar. There is literally no difference when it comes to sonics, stage and everything, imaging and everything as a very similar presentation. There is little to no difference between these two IEMs, and if you have a S12, there is no point of getting a S12 Pro. Okay, but if you are buying a new one, I'll suggest the S12 Pro because of that slightly less hiss. Okay, that S is less pronounced with the S12 and S12 Pro, and slightly more with the older model. And obviously the convenience, as I said, that convenience of switching plugs and being the newer model. So this is basically the difference. There is literally no differences between these two IEMs. They look same, come with similar cable too. They have said that both are slightly different, but I'm not finding much differences here. Yes, another thing that I felt about the S12 Pro is that it is a bit more, slightly more refined. Okay, this one is slightly on the rawish side, slightly, ever so slightly on the rawish side, while the S12 Pro is more refined. It feels they have given it a slightly more polished feeling, while this one is a bit more on the rawish side. So these two are nearly exactly same IEM. If you have the Pentagon version, here you do not need to worry about anything else. You might have to buy a adapter if you want to use it with your single-ended stuff, but this one has the convenience of plugs, and that is basically the more or less difference. If I have to sum it up, these are nearly exactly same IEMs. Okay, 95% similar. There is literally no difference. Yes, the plug and slightly more refined bit kind of pushes the S12 Pro ahead, But if that is not a thing, if you already own a S12, there is literally no point of getting the S12 Pro. So this is a kind of redundant kind of comparison video. There was no need for it, but since I have these two, and they both are exactly in the same pricing, I thought I should make a small informative video on this two IM. So this is it, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Enjoy.